Hello, you are about to watch the YesPrep White Oak Academic Probation information for students in grades 9th, 10th, and 11th grade for the academic school year of 2020-2021. My name is Mrs. Adeshina, and I am the Director of Student Support. It is important to note that while you are watching this video, we are not live, so we'll be unable to answer questions in real time. However, if you have any questions that you would like to ask of your student's teacher or of myself and my team, feel free to email us at damilola.adesina@yesprep.org, or you can call 713-924-5200. So before we begin the presentation, it's really important that we ground ourselves in the White Oak values. The first one is the value of team. We must work together to get our students on track academically. The next one is enthusiasm. We must have a positive attitude and remain optimistic about our students' ability to achieve academically. And last but not least, continuous improvement. We must focus on our students' goals and take steps necessary to reach them. By the end of this presentation, you should have an understanding of the White Oak School Day schedule. You should be able to find your students' schedule as well as their grades online. You should understand the requirements they need in order to graduate and how to contact their teachers if you have any questions. So you may be wondering, what is academic probation? Maybe this is something that that's new to you and your child has never been a part of this. So academic probation is simply an opportunity to understand your student's standing, reset expectations, and take advantage of intervention. So here's our opportunity to capture kids and to inform of them and their parents if a student is failing before the end of the year comes around. Here is the daily schedule for the White Oak students. It is important to note that every day students have a total of 4 classes. These classes are separated into 2 different parts. You have asynchronous, which is live with the teacher, and asynchronous, which is independent work on their own. In the middle of their day, they do have a 50-minute lunch as well as 3 5-minute breaks. A couple of things that we are noticing of students who are on academic probation are the following. Students are not logging in to Teams at all. Students are possibly logging in but are not participating in the classroom activities. Students are not asking questions, especially when they're confused about something. Students are not submitting work on time, and students are not following up with any missed assignments. So first, we want to show you how to find your student's schedule in Skyward. So you can do it in one or 2 ways. If you log into Skyward, and this is the platform that we use to select the type of program you want it for YesPrep, you put in the username or password. Now, you can put in your username and password or your students. Either way, it works the same way. The next thing you want to click is an icon that says schedule and has a calendar picture right above it. When you click on that, it'll automatically pull up your child's schedule and it'll tell you the teachers that they have and the period that they have that particular teacher. So now that I've shown you how to log on to see your child's schedule, I want you to pause this video right now, log into Skyward, and attempt to find your child's schedule. So hopefully you took a moment to locate your child's schedule, and now I'm going to show you how to locate your child's grades. So we're going to be using the same platform of Skyward in order to locate their grades. So once you log in using email address and password, whether yourself or your child's, you are then going to click on something that says grading. It'll have like an ABC icon out to the side of it, and it'll say grading, just as this blue arrow shows you here. Once you click on that, you want to ensure that you're viewing their grades for the entire year and for the current school year. So you want all of their grades for the current school year. And what you're going to see is their actual report card. And you're going to see some letters such as PR1 or M1. So PR1 equals quarter 1, M1 equals marking period 1. It is important to note that in each semester, so from August through December, we have 2 quarters. In this school year, we're going to have a total of 4 quarters. So as you're looking through your child's report card and you want to understand what these letters means, here's your reference guide right here. If you need to, feel free to pause this video at this time so that you may be able to take a picture or screenshot to reference this when you are looking at your child's grades. You are also able to view any missing assignments that your child may have by simply clicking Current Missing Assignments. This will be located at the top of the screen where it'll say like under the tab of Honor Roll. Here are the Yes Prep Public Schools high school graduation requirements. Students in high school needs a total of 26 credits in order to graduate. As a ninth grader, students will be having about 8 different credits at the end of the school year. If you need to reference this further, again, feel free to pause this video, take a picture or a screenshot of this screen. Here is the district dates for the grading schedule. I strongly urge parents to put these calendar dates in their calendar, possibly in their phone or on the refrigerator at home or something of the nature, so they can always know when the progress reports and report card are due. So today's date is the November the 4th, so the next set of grades you're going to receive, this date is actually wrong. It'll be November the 13th. Then you'll get a progress report on December the 2nd, then January 21st, February 24th, April 8th, May 5th, and June 10th. So the column where it says RC, RC stands for report card distributed, is the dates that it will be emailed to you. And the column where it says PR, that means progress report distributed, those will be the dates where the progress report is emailed to students and parents alike. Now at Yes Prep, we do have an opportunity this year for students who have failed to regain credits of the courses they failed through something we call credit recovery. So any students that score a 69 or below will need to recover those credits in the spring. So spring is the months of January through May. When, where, how exactly spring credit recovery will be happening, we are unsure at the moment. However, we do know that the cost will be $100 per student, and we will not be offering a payment plan. If students do not pass a class, they will be in risk of, well, for 9th, 10th, and 12th, 11th grade students, of being retained. So if you're a parent, just like myself, you will want to know what can you do and what actions can you take in order to best support the learning of your student. Here are a few suggestions that we highly suggest in supporting your student. View and understand your child's grades weekly, daily if possible. If you do not understand your child's grades, please communicate out to the teacher to have someone explain it to you. Communicate with your student to understand how are they struggling and use that time to be supportive. Shaming them is not helpful. Embarrassing them is not helpful, but listening to them as they express their struggles and frustrations and collaborating with the teacher is helpful. Identify your student gaps and reach out to the teacher with more information when necessary. Reset your household expectations regarding school with your students. So maybe you are a parent that goes to work during the day, but maybe you need to tell your child you're not allowed to play video games or to go outside until I see all your completed assignments or until I see that these grades come up. So when students have consequences at home as it relates to their grades, it can also serve as a motivational factor to get the work done. Also, you need to check in with your student all the time. You do not need to take your child's answer as face value, just meaning like sometimes students will hide things from their parents in order to not do the work. But as a parent, it's super important that you are understanding where your child is academically at all times without question. So we're coming to an end of the presentation, so we wanted to leave you with a way in which you can contact White Oak staff. One of the ways is by contacting Ashley Garcia at this number listed above between the hours of 11 and 3 p.m. Another way is to email the child's teacher specifically. And the email addresses for any Yes Prep staff member is their first name, their last name at yesprep.org. So this concludes the presentation. Again, we do not have opportunity for questions at this time. When we announce the live setting for the meeting, that would be your opportunity to ask questions. Thank you. Have a good day.